I'm so glad that you two took me up on my invitation.
Oh, we're just happy to get the chance to see you both.
Same here. You have turned into a lovely young woman.
Oh, thank you.
Ridge and I love your designs.
Oh, that means so much coming from you. Forrester is legend.
We're ready to make an offer. Short term, at first, until we get to know each other.
Seriously? An offer?
If you're interested.
As a designer as opposed to an intern.
It does seem a little sudden.
Oh, things move pretty quickly around here.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that we don't think it's wonderful that a design house like Forrester of your caliber is interested in my daughter. But she is just starting. She doesn't have a track record.
We see a lot of potential in Caroline's designs.
Again, I mean, it's really wonderful. But I can't help feeling like there might be a hidden agenda somewhere. Maybe yours, Brooke? It didn't even occur to me that Brooke would call in a replacement. You didn't know about this, did you?
I had no idea.
But you like her.
I never even met her before today.
I saw the way your eyes popped out of your head the second you stepped out of the car, all leggy and you're stylish.
She is beautiful.
You do like her. Which is exactly what Brooke is counting on. Oh my, you know, she's trying to push me out, Rick. She's trying to push me out of Forrester and out of your life.
Hey, stop. You're making yourself crazy for no reason.
No reason? No reason, really? You were there. You heard Brooke. She said she wants me out of your life and out of Forrester, and obviously she meant it because she went and she handpicked my replacement.
You know, I have a say in this, too. Look, you got me this far in my line. I'm not gonna say thanks by dumping you.
You're the best, Rick.
I know.
Now go and tell Brooke and Ridge that. And we can go have our little celebration dinner. And we can pretend that Caroline Spencer doesn't even exist. Hmm? Okay.
What's up, man? You getting ready for the honeymoon?
Hey, the most beautiful woman in the world just agreed to be my wife. Just gotta make sure I'm right for her, you know?
No second thoughts?
Are you serious?
I'm just asking, man. So you set a date yet?
No, not yet. But Rosie and Daisy, they're the best thing that ever happened to me, so I'm kind of just ready to get the thing moving, you know? So, what about you? Why are you so excited lately?
Getting engaged, man. It didn't strike you blind, did it?
Oh, I see. Somebody got their eyes set for Caroline Spencer.
It's a woman I like to get to know.
My agenda's out in the open. I see this as a great opportunity for both Caroline and Rick.
I thought Rick was in Paris heading up Forrester International.
He decided to move closer to home.
So he's back to stay.
He surprised us with some designs he's been working on.
This is a new area for him. He needs a new partner, somebody who understands the mechanics of transferring the concepts to paper and to fabric and so on and so on. And that's where you come in. I think you'd be a good fit.
And how do you see this partnership working? I mean, it's Rick's line, and they're both designers. Now, I wouldn't be happy, and I know Caroline would not be happy being relegated to his sketch artist.
I envisioned a collaboration. The beginning of a new, edgy design team.
Has anyone asked Rick what he thinks?
Not really. But I'd love to tell you. I'm sure that you're very talented. But that's not the only reason my mother summoned you here. You walked in on a power play. My mother's trying to strong-arm Amber, my collaborator, out of the business.
I am not backing down, Rick. Amber's been nothing but pain and heartache ever since you met her.
You know, I've let go of the past. You should try it.
We have tried. We've forgiven her time and time again. And what does? She takes a little time out, and then she comes back and she sabotages us all over again.
Okay, here's my concern. You used my daughter as a weapon against Amber. And then, where does that leave Caroline once your mission has been accomplished?
I would like to hire Caroline based on her merit. I think she has a very bright future, and I'd like Forrester to be a part of that. It'd be advantageous for all of us.
Except Amber.
All right. Look, I have an idea. Why don't we throw a party in Caroline's honor, and we'll invite the family. Bill, Katie, Liam, and you can get to meet everybody and to see how you feel.
Great idea, Logan. We can use Mother and Dad's house. I'm sure they won't mind. Caroline, you really should see this house. It was very special to your Aunt Caroline. She and I lived there, you know.
I'd love to. I'd like to know as much about Aunt Caroline as I can take in. In fact, I was hoping that you could fill in some of the blanks.
I'd be happy to.
So everyone's agreed?
Sure, why not?
A party sounds wonderful, Brooke. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I knew I saw that twinkle in your eye when you saw Miss Caroline Spencer.
Got my attention.
What about Hope?
I don't know if you noticed, man, but she's living with Liam.
You're not gonna wait?
What? Man, you know, Hope's totally hung up on the guy. And it's time to get a clue and just move on. I wish Steffi would do the same.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Never know, man. All it takes is someone else.
Ah, look at you. I see the gloves are off for Miss Caroline.
Oh, yeah. Total KO.
I think Brooke has a right to be concerned. Amber's caused a lot of damage.
I got the impression that Rick and Amber have been dealing with each other for a long time.
Since he was a teenager, she was his babysitter, for lack of a better word. Position of trust that she violated by seducing him. And so it all began. Lies and betrayal, business and professional.
Is he in love with her?
Oh, he has feelings for her. I think you could tell that. I wouldn't necessarily call them healthy.
Well, as a mother, I totally get where Brooke is coming from. I would do everything in my power to keep that Amber away from my son, too.
I don't want to talk about this.
Please.
Don't you have a party to plan?
I have a son to get straight first.
Well, it's not up for debate.
It certainly is.
Look, Amber gets me, okay? She knows how to translate my ideas. She's bright, she's talented, and she's easy to be with.
She's no Caroline Spencer. Caroline is an up-and-coming, young, new designer that people actually respect. Now that's the kind of partner that you need, not an Amber Moore.
You're controlling me, Mom. But I love you anyway.
Nice try. But you're not going to charm me out of this one. I don't want somebody here that we can't trust.
Okay, that's it. You're gonna call me out? Well, I'm gonna defend myself. Well, at least you and Brooke seem very happy.
We are. After a sometimes difficult getting here,
Well, it's good to know that my sister picked such a wonderful woman for you.
your sister Caroline's instincts were always impeccable. You remind me so much of her.
Really?
The way you carry yourself with grace, class, dignity. So much style. It's fitting that she named you Caroline.
I wish I'd known her.
She was an extraordinary woman like no other. I hope you give Forrester a chance. It would be nice having another Caroline around.
You know, you're supposed to be a businesswoman, but you are forgetting one of the most important rules. Don't let personal feelings influence professional decisions.
Oh, boy. This is rich. A lecture on professionalism from you.
Look, Rick wants me here.
He hasn't made an informed decision. Rick, come on. You gotta spend a little time with Caroline. Just get to know her. Talk about designs. I really think the two of you will spark. But you can't take my word for it. You're gonna have to check it out yourself.
I suppose I could do that.
Rick!
My mom's right. I gotta form my own opinion. She did fly all the way across the country. It's only polite.
Just like I raised you to be.
Rick, could you just, excuse us for a minute? I'd like a moment alone with Brooke.
Okay, so why don't you handle your business? Take Caroline Spencer out on the town for a night she won't forget before she go to New York.
If she goes back.
Well, there's a chance she won't.
Marcus, you saw Brooke when she met them at the limo. It's a woman on a mission. This isn't just a casual visit. Caroline and Karen are here for a reason.
Well, I can see why Forrester recorded her. I mean, the girl's got mad skills.
That's it.
What you thinking?
Dude, Brooke can't stand Amber, and she hates the fact that she's collaborating with Rick. Enter Caroline Spencer.
Yeah, but what if Rick don't drop Amber to the curb?
I'm guessing he won't. Leaving yours truly. And I'll just get her to work with me.
Oh, well, I diggity dog, my man.
Well, whatever happens, I want you to know how exciting it is that a design firm like Forrester is interested in my work.
Well, we're only the first. That's why we're hoping to ace the competition.
Oh, am I interrupting?
Not at all.
I'd like to speak to Caroline alone. If that's okay.
Sure. Why do I get the feeling that we're being set up?
Because we are. I kind of like it.
You're wasting your breath.
I don't care. Look, I have to get through to you. I know I've done things to hurt you and your family, especially Rick. But I'm not that person anymore. Like, my only motivation here is to help him be successful, and I can help him. And maybe it'll help make up for all those mistakes that I made. Please, Brooke, just give me a chance here.
Why did it take me so long?
Rich, please don't do this to me. This isn't good for me.
Oh, yes, it is.
You obviously don't understand the power that you still have over me. Ridge, I'm fighting this every day and every night. And I won't give in to my fantasies or my feelings. It's just that I'm vulnerable today because it's the holidays. And when I got your message, I responded without even thinking. I shouldn't have done that. And I'm sorry that I did. Rich, please don't call me anymore. I just can't take this anymore.
Marry me. I love you. And I want you to be my wife. Marry me, Caroline. Marry me.
You know, if you stick around, you're gonna learn that my mother is a hopeless romantic.
Could be worse.
And she's extremely determined, especially when she gets an idea in her head, like you working here. I've learned over the years it's just simply a hell of a lot easier just to give in.
Guess you don't take your own advice.
I reserve the option. Listen, if we don't end up working together, there's a lot to do around here. There's hope for the future, there's intimates. Thomas is working on whatever Thomas works on. My point is, there's plenty to do.
It's tempting.
Did you happen to bring your book?
Just so happens I did.
I'd love to see your work.
I'd love to show it to you.
Look, I'm a mother now. Having Rosie has changed me. You know, my priorities are different. It's not just me anymore. I have my little girl to consider. And I really want to be someone that Rosie can look up to. Just a really good role model, like I never had.
I agree. Wholeheartedly. Motherhood does shift your perspective. And I should know because I'm a mother. And I'm very protective of Rick. And I'm really tired of this little speech that you keep saying, I've changed. You say it every time you hurt Rick or betray my family.
So what Rick wants doesn't matter.
Well, I certainly can't keep you out of his private life, but I can ban you from this building, from Forrester Creations. And I could divert his attention.
Caroline Spencer.
Bingo.
You'll be sabotaging your son's line. He needs me to bring his concepts to life. And do you really hate me that much?
He needs somebody that he can work with, that he can get along with, and that can bring out his best.
Well, you don't know Caroline Spencer can do that.
Maybe, maybe not. But whether it's Caroline or whether it's somebody else, it really doesn't matter. The fact is, he won't be with you. So why don't you go back to Furnace Creek or Timbuktu or wherever the heck it is you're from? Just stay out of Los Angeles. You say you've changed, Amber, but I know you haven't. All you want is my son. Well, you're not gonna hurt my family ever again. Do you hear me? You just